William Shakespeare, arguably the greatest writer in the English language, remains an enigmatic figure despite centuries of scholarship. Shrouded in mystery and fueled by speculation, a man whose life is more legend than documented fact. Born in Stratford-upon-Avon in Warwickshire, England, in April 1564, though the exact date remains uncertain, traditionally celebrated as April 23rd, coinciding with his presumed death, Shakespeare's early life is a patchwork of educated guesses and local records. His father, John Shakespeare, was a glover and a prominent figure in Stratford society, serving as a bailiff, the equivalent of a mayor, and a member of the town council, demonstrating a certain level of prosperity and influence. His mother, Mary Arden, came from a well-to-do farming family, and their marriage likely provided the Shakespeare family with a comfortable, if not extravagant, lifestyle, crucial for William's eventual education. William was likely educated at the King's New School in Stratford, a grammar school offering a rigorous curriculum centered on Latin grammar, rhetoric, and classical literature, fundamental to his later writing. While there's no direct evidence of him attending university, the depth of his knowledge of classical texts, particularly those of Roman playwrights like Plautus and Terence, suggests a considerable education, perhaps through private tutoring or a particularly intensive grammar school program. The disappearance from historical records around 1585, often referred to as the lost years, fuels much speculation, with theories ranging from him working as a schoolmaster, traveling with a theater troupe, or even serving in the army. One enduring legend, though almost certainly false, claims he was briefly arrested for poaching deer from Sir Thomas Lucy's estate, a story popularized by later biographers but lacking credible evidence. Around 1589, Shakespeare began to emerge in London's burgeoning theatrical scene, initially as an actor, and quickly gaining recognition as a playwright, a world brimming with both opportunity and intense competition. His early plays, like Henry VI and Richard III, showcased his talent for dramatic storytelling and historical narratives, establishing his reputation within the theatrical community. Shakespeare's association with the Lord Chamberlain's men, later known as the King's Men under James I, proved pivotal to his career, providing him with patronage, a stable acting company, and a consistent platform for his plays. The Globe Theatre, constructed in 1599, became synonymous with Shakespeare's work, serving as the primary venue for his plays and contributing significantly to the cultural landscape of Elizabethan London. Shakespeare's dramatic output spanned a remarkably diverse range of genres, from comedies like A Midsummer Night's Dream and Twelfth Night to tragedies like Hamlet, Othello, and King Lear. His sonnets, published in 1609, explored themes of love, beauty, and mortality with remarkable poetic depth and complexity, solidifying his status as a literary genius. The identity of the Dark Lady and the fair youth addressed in his sonnets remains a subject of endless debate, contributing to the ongoing mystique surrounding Shakespeare's personal life. Shakespeare's use of language was revolutionary, coining hundreds of new words and phrases that have become integral to the English lexicon, forever changing the way we communicate. His ability to capture the full spectrum of human emotion, from joy and love to grief and despair, resonated deeply with audiences of his time and continues to captivate audiences worldwide. In 1613, the original Globe Theatre tragically burned down during a performance of Henry VIII, a setback that underscored the precarious nature of theatrical life in the early 17th century. Shakespeare retired from the stage and returned to Stratford-upon-Avon around 1610, though he continued to write plays, including The Tempest, before his death. He died on April 23rd, 1616, his 52nd birthday, and was buried in Holy Trinity Church in Stratford-upon-Avon, a poignant end to a life of extraordinary creativity. His will, a relatively short document, primarily dealt with property and financial matters, offering little insight into his personal thoughts or feelings. The first folio, published in 1623, 7 years after his death, was the first collected edition of his plays, ensuring the preservation and dissemination of his work for posterity, a monumental achievement in literary history. The authorship of Shakespeare's plays has been a persistent source of controversy, with numerous alternative candidates proposed over the centuries, including Francis Bacon, Edward de Vere, the Earl of Oxford, and Christopher Marlowe. However, the vast body of evidence supporting Shakespeare of Stratford-upon-Avon as the author remains compelling, encompassing historical records, contemporary accounts, and stylistic analysis of his writing. Despite the ongoing debates, Shakespeare's enduring legacy as a playwright, poet, and literary icon remains unchallenged, his works continuing to be performed, studied, and adapted worldwide. His exploration of universal themes, love, loss, ambition, revenge transcends cultural and temporal boundaries, ensuring that his stories continue to resonate with audiences for generations to come. The Shakespearean influence extends far beyond the theater, shaping literature, art, music, and popular culture, solidifying his place as one of the most important figures in human history. The Globe Theatre has been reconstructed in London, offering visitors the opportunity to experience Shakespeare's plays in a setting remarkably similar to the original. Stratford-upon-Avon remains a vibrant cultural center, celebrating Shakespeare's life and work through museums, festivals, and theatrical performances. Shakespeare's enduring popularity is a testament to the power of storytelling and the timeless appeal of human emotions, qualities that continue to captivate and inspire audiences around the world.